So today on my video log, Cashier Confidentials, I'm telling you about the reasons why sometimes you come to a store and your cashier has a crappy attitude. Sometimes they just got a bad attitude, but sometimes it's what's happening that you don't see. And yeah, they tell us customers don't care what you're going through, but you do care about us having a bad attitude. So I'm going to give you a little insight on why we got such bad attitudes. You go to work, we deal with your attitudes, but we can ignore your attitude. But when you're getting slammed on both sides with attitudes, from customers as well as your management, that's when it constantly starts trickling down and hitting you. So we do try, but when you got a job that feels like they are your world and your world should revolve around them, then that becomes a problem. When you have a job where management tells you not to do something because it's against store policy or and you tell the customer that, and then the customer wants to get an attitude and getting to yelling and cussing at you and just causing a big scene because you're following directions, and then they turn around and go ahead and get the customer what they want anyway. Because why? They're not dealing with the customers on a day-to-day basis. So when you come in, customers, and we know you're lying, why you can't do this? They do it all the time. You're lying. They don't do it all the time. You told me that they do it at a register that is never open. Makes you want to think. Let's see. Also, when you got, those managers who think that they are God and you're their little servants. Girl, like we back in Egypt somewhere building the pyramids, that you're working me like a Hebrew slave, but yet you still want me to have a good attitude. Some people have no options. They have no choices but to stay where they are at the moment. Because, the smart thing is, hey, if you don't like your job, find another one. But the smart thing to do is to stay with that job until you find another one. So when you go to work and you're trying to come in being happy, having a good day, and then your manager, who doesn't know anything, because maybe he was a cashier 3,500 years ago, hasn't dealt with anything lately, don't know how to do this or that, but is wonderful at delegating things, telling you what you can do right, what you can do better, but give him 2 minutes in that same spot and he won't be able to handle it. So that's just a little bit from my video log today. Have a good day. This is Ed with Cashier Confidential.